What's the first thing you mentioned I needed to do?
You need a cable connector or cable connector where that ground wire enters that sub panel on the lower pole.
Okay. And what did you call the part exactly?
There's a plastic connector that you need, and it's called an RC50.
RC50. Okay.
Yeah, and then the that overhead line going from the meter pole to your sub panel pole, you need to pull the slack out of that and get that up as high as you can.
Are you talking about the drop down? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the overhead line going from the pole with the meter on it to the sub panel pole, that's not. Idaho Power won't touch that. That's not theirs. That's yours.
Okay. So pull the slack out of that.
Yeah, pull the slack out of that thing. Get it up there nice and tight.
Okay.
I mean, you can have a little of a droop to it, but you got excessive slack there. Pull that up tight. And then your equipment ground that's coming out of the mast, you kind of got that, cut that short. That's supposed to be hanging out at least 18 inches. I'm not going to make you change it, but just in the future, just remember they can't be that short coming out of the weatherhead. And then the other thing is all that old equipment on the pole where the meter is and on the pole where your sub panel, all that old stuff that's not being used, that all needs to be removed.
Okay. Anything else you can think of?
Nope, that's it. And we'll verify it at final. So I'm going to go ahead and pass your deal so you can go ahead and hook that sub panel up. Just be careful.
Yeah, okay. So as far as those things you had mentioned, I will address those as soon as I get back up there, which will be this week. Well, when should I go ahead and get myself re-energized?
Well, is there no power to that upper meter?
Well, there is actually, but
all you gotta do is turn on the breaker that feeds that sub panel,
and I'm good to go.
Yeah, so I would leave it off while you get everything connected, and then turn it on. You have to turn on the main, make sure the main 200 amp breaker's on, and then that little that upper 100 amp panel or breaker, you just turn it on once you get the sub panel connected down there below.
Excellent. So you're going to go ahead and pass this then?
Yep.
All right.
And then once you get all that stuff done that I just mentioned, then call it in for a final, because you still have to have a final inspection, but we can't final it until the power's on.
Okay. So I'll get all that stuff tidied up, and then I'll give you
a final, and you're good to go.
Excellent. Andy, I appreciate the call.
Hey, no problem. Have a good one.
You as well. Bye.
Bye.